Harbor Dance. Tonight I'm outside Carrillo Recreation Center Ballroom on the corner of Carrillo and Anacapa Streets. Tonight's focus is on Contra dancing, also known as Old Country Barn dancing. Contra is similar to square dancing, but easier.
When I started off, I guess I was pretty green. I think that's the case with most people. And I think that I've improved a lot, and I enjoy it a lot. It's an interesting challenge to have a whole room full of people and to try to find the activity or the particular dance that is going to provide the most fun for those people in the room all at once. Because in our dances here, we don't really have extensive formal lessons before people are allowed to come to the dances. We invite people in off the street. And so each dance starts off at a very elementary level and then progresses throughout the evening. And we try to set it up so that someone who does come in off the street can enjoy themselves for a good portion of the evening.
I started contra dancing about 15 years ago, and for me it was a really wonderful discovery. I was living in the Bay Area, and I was not very happy being in a big city. I had grown up in
small communities in Wyoming and had gone to barn dances from the time when I was about 4 years old. And I really missed the feeling of being in a community. And when I finally discovered English country dancing and contra dancing, because the two of them were being done together at that time, I was ecstatic. It was really the first time I felt connected in in all my time living in the Bay Area. And so I've been dancing ever since, and it's really been a pleasure for me being in Santa Barbara, getting a chance to help sponsor the dances and just give back to the community for so much of the time and the pleasure that I've gotten out of dancing for years.
Number one, June balance now. Confidence, balance, it's up. One. There are several things that have really been a goal for me in working in this dance community over the years, and one of them is to involve people who've never done it before and to make them feel welcome. And I think that, it's not only my effort, I think that everybody on the coordinating committee has that goal also. And I think it's worked out pretty well. We started doing a half-hour lesson before each dance several years ago, and that seems to have made a lot of people more comfortable going on in the evening. And as it is, I think in general, the experienced dancers in our community are, for the most part, very open to dancing with people who've never danced before. And that really makes it a lot easier for someone who's new at it to start off with a dancing, because they're not just dancing with other people who are at the same level, but when they're dancing with someone who's danced for some time already, it's easier for them to learn the style.
Well, one of the other things, that's been really great about contra dancing is that you don't have to deal with cigarette smoke and you don't have to deal with drinking. People, get so high off of the social contact and the movement and the music, the live music, that you don't need anything else. I often feel like I'm flying when I'm out there on the floor. It's an experience I don't have with any other kind of dancing, and I love it.
Dances are held here at the Creo Ballroom the first and third Sunday of the month at 6:30. The Carpinteria Community Church at 111 Vallecito Road is another location for the Old Country Barn Dances. They are held here every fourth Saturday at 7 o'clock. Eric Hoffman is the caller for this dance, and the band is Swing Easy.
And we're ready to start the dance again. Take hands along lines and go forward and back. We'll do it one more time. And now swing someone new who's next to you. One's face down, two's face up. And that swing, face across. Man in the middle with a left Alaman, man Alaman left, go 1.5. Find your partner where she stands and swing. And that swing, face across, join hands in the circle and circle to the left, go all the way around. Then left hand's in for left hand start. Put your left hand
one of the ways people think it got the name Contra dance. The Contra explosion that's happened across the country came out of New England, where it had been harbored and nursed along in small communities and as well as Boston for the past 200 years, and probably about 20 years ago started expanding westward and southward and eastward and all that kind of stuff, so that now we have a pretty much of a national community and even international somewhat community of people who like to carry out good old-time American folk dancing, known as contra dances and old-time squares. Well, I started contra dancing when I moved back to Santa Barbara in 1980, and at that time, my friends started dragging me down to it, and I was a die-hard rock and roll dancer, free-form dancer, anything you could do to just, people put music on, I'd go to folk dance events, and I would just sort of dance around the outside in my own personal style, and when I started contra dancing, I just thought it was so much fun that I started coming all the time. wanting to call it. I really, because of personal desires to perform and things like that. So about 5 years later, I actually called my first Contra dance. It was something like the Texas Stars, so it was actually a square dance.
The Contra dance community has been really wonderful for me during the time when I was single. I did end up meeting my husband at a Contra dance camp in this area.
Who is your husband?
Carl Yosk, and who's a caller and musician also. And one of the reasons I like it so much is that people of all different ages come to the dances. We have people in their 70s. We have kids, who are under 10, and everybody in between. And people just know how to have a good time together without any training at all. It's really a great way to be with people, whether you're single or whether you're part of the family.
In the spring and summer, dances are held at Oak Park. Kara Moore is a local caller. Drew Tronvig is a guest caller from Los Angeles. Michael Mendelson leads the Tecolote Tune Twisters.
Contra dancing is not for everybody, but I know there are a lot of folk out there like me who, if they came down and gave it a try, would really enjoy themselves. And the best way I can think to get you to come on down is to tell you my personal story and hope you can relate. I got scared of dancing in high school. I didn't get over it in college, and girlfriends didn't help much either. Then an out-of-town friend talked me into coming on down. As soon as I got there, I felt a lot more comfortable. Why? The warmth of the other dancers and the festive music. Some gal saw me standing off to the side and invited me to dance. I said, no, I'm a beginner. I'm a real klutz. No. But she persisted and I consented. She showed me a few moves off on the side. We then practiced while the next dance was going on and joined in the very next dance. She seemed to be having fun, so I relaxed and was able to enjoy myself. Such experiences are common. Most everybody picks up the basic moves right away, and most everybody takes a few dances to smooth out their balance and swing, and the only move that has what I call footwork. If you're basically uncomfortable dancing, but like people and enjoy live folk music, this is the dance to try. Don't worry about how old you are, don't worry about what to wear, and don't worry about who to bring. Come on down, and I'll dance with you.
I hope you have enjoyed Dance Santa Barbara Dance. And now